All right, Shalom. Want to give our praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His Son, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kakwadash. Double honors to my apostle, elders, great millstone to rule well. Peace and salutation, all that I can push in this truth with our righteousness and sincerity. Shalom, shalom. This is the brother Tazman Debar coming back through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. And through the spirit, want to do a real brief lesson. I was inspired by the beloved Apostle Tahar because he put up a lesson probably 11 hours ago. And it says the mark of the beast is trendy, and it is. Cause that's the topic when you go on TikTok and various platforms on social media, that people can see that the system is being implemented. As far as what's going on in the UK and in different places around the world, how they're going cashless, man, and how they're trying to make it where the digital ID that you have to have this system to participate in society. And a lot of people don't understand that same system that they're already implementing in various parts of the world will be implemented here in Babylon the Great. This is why they're setting the stage with the National Guard in various places like Memphis, Washington, D.C., Oregon, and various places in America, because they have to set the stage, because they understand a lot of these people in society are going to rebel and they're going to start going against their government once the system is implemented. So they have to already have the boots on the ground to combat the civil unrest, which will lead to what? Civil war. That's the times we're coming into, man. We're clearly in the time where they're implementing this beast system right in your face. While you're distracted about your sports and your entertainment, showing you that this is Rome all over again, that they're gradually implementing this new beast system right in your face, man. And before I play this is a copyright disclaimer under the Section 107 of the Act of 1976, fair use disclaimer. I'm not using this for any monetary gain. I'm using this for educational purposes only. Fair use. And I'm going to play this TikTok clip. And he's basically, he's going to speak and ask, are we basically in the beast system? Which you're gradually seeing the infrastructure of the beast system being laid out before you, man. This is why they're trying to have all these smart cities and these data places set up in various parts throughout America, man. And we're seeing that the infrastructure being built right before you. This is why you see Trump with all the technocrats, all of his administration, because they are setting the stage for the beast system, man. And it's no coincidence. Donald Trump, I think his son-in-law owns the building 666 in New York. And what is that building? As far as what are they doing? They're participating in the RFID chips. Look that up. And brothers brought that out years ago, but that's something that you need to pay attention to as well, man. Nothing is a coincidence. Nothing in this society is a coincidence. I'm going to play this, grab some precepts, and close it out. Apparatus our Lord willing.
The beast system precursor. In the United Kingdom, the government has announced a plan that would require every employee to carry a digital identity by law.
You will not be able to work in the United Kingdom if you do not have digital ID.
Even Donald Trump has made references that hint at a broader push towards these systems.
Going to be meeting with the top leaders of the world by pioneering an AI verification system.
Why does this really matter? A mandatory digital ID system gives the state a unified key, which is access to you when you work, where you travel, and what benefits you actually receive. It centralizes power. George Orwell famously said, absolute power corrupts absolutely. Systems of universal control have long been associated with biblical warnings. A globally enforced identity system is not just technological, it's also prophetic. This is not about paranoia. This is about vigilance. Watch and pray. This is about vigilance. Watch and pray.
And he's right, man, because it's here. It's already spake before we got here, because the Lord spake of this before creation. He spake of the times, man, because the Bible was already predestined, man. Real quick. This is 2 Ezra chapter 4, verse 37. By measure he hath measured the times, and by number he hath numbered the times. He doeth not move or stir them until the said measure be fulfilled. And that's what you're seeing, man. Everything according to Bible prophecy had to be fulfilled before it lines up to the very end, man. Everything according to the will of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah, man. Everything, man. From creation down to the end. It was already set. Real quick. This is Isaiah. 46 and 10. It says, declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient times of things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand and I will do all my pleasure. So it was already through the will of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, everything that you're seeing take place already be declared through the will of the Lord, because it was already in his counsel, because it's the Lord's pleasure. So now you're seeing it play out through our lifetime, which we understand reincarnation, but now we're seeing the end be played out right before our eyes, man. We're here. We're here. The beast system is being implemented. All the infrastructure for the beast system is being laid out before us. Now we're going to start seeing the uptick on more order out of chaos, more black swan events, so they can hurry up and put forth the infrastructure, man. This is what they want, man. And we've been speaking on this for years, man, starting with our apostles and elders and they beloved elders before them. This has been going on since 1969 as far as biblical prophecy of the Lord putting the spirit back on his people and the end of elect, and they starting to wake up, and they just started seeing the end of Esau Edom's world. And this is what you're seeing. And we're clearly at the end of this man's system, man, because this beast system is being risen, man. They're trying to put forth the infrastructure, and we're at the end of this man's system, man, which is beautiful, man. Real quick, this Habakkuk chapter 2. In verse 2, it says, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may read of that he may run that readeth it. And that's what we're doing, man. We make it plain upon tables, man. We make it very self-explanatory, that you can clearly see that the RFID chip is the mark of the beast when you read Revelation, the 16th chapter through the 16th chapter, the 13th chapter, 16th verse, and 17th verse, man. Slip of the tongue. But yeah, it's plain as day. If you got any common sense, man, that's how we know a lot of these camps that's trying to say that's not it. A lot of them are bought and paid for, man. They're in the Esau Edom's pocket, man. He has them on record with money and doing a lot of things. So that's why they're speaking against this system and trying to say it's not what it is, man. And we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. And it says, for the vision is yet for appointed time. At the end it shall speak and not lie. And you see that, man. The vision is yet for appointed time, man. The counsel of the Lord that's been declared from the beginning. Now we're at the end. It's at its appointed time, and we're here. The measure has been fulfilled through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Because what prophecy is what the spirit of Yahweh Shai. When you read Revelation 19:10, we're clearly at the end of this man's system. Why? Because we can clearly see him bringing forth the infrastructure for the beast system, which has already been laid out. Now they have to push it forth, man. And they have to have resistance to chaos. That's why they want order out of chaos. So they're justified bringing forth the Palantir with the surveillance, the social credit system, universal basic income. What does that come with them crashing the society? What you see now, what you're gradually doing with these tariffs and things like that, and bringing forth a famine. That's why you see a lot of the farmers crying out for the lack of crops and the lack of help far as cultivating the land with the resource and the cattle. This has all been planned out and orchestrated by the wicked, which is who? Esau Edom. Because what are they doing? They're trying to bring forth the beast system, man. And it says, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. It's not tarrying anymore, man. It's plain as day. It's plain as day. Blessed who have eyes to see and ears to hear. It's plain as day that you can see the infrastructure of the beast system is already here. It's been laid out. 2020 was a precursor of what you see now, man. They was laying forth the infrastructure. That's why they had to get that in these people, man. So they can be what? They can be hackable. Because with them people getting that stuff inside of them, they no longer have human rights. And you can look that up as well, man. It's a lot of things that this devil writes in the law to justify him trying to set himself up as the Most High when you read 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter. So we're clearly here, man. Real quick. This is Isaiah chapter 10 and 1. Woe to them that decree unrighteous decrees and write grievousness which they prescribed. And that's what you see. Them telling you that you have to have the digital identification to work. That's him writing grievous decrees, man. Which that's what they're going to do here in Babylon the Great. You best believe it. They already putting that at Vietnam and in the UK. You best believe it is coming here, man. The CBDCs, the Fed now, the digital identification, the universal basic income, the social credit system, all that is coming to Babylon the Great, man. And like we said, we don't hear a lot of you scoffers laughing and talking shit now, because guess what? Now you can see it. And now what you're going to do? You have no covering, man. A lot of you going to get caught up out here because you don't have no covering through the spirit and power you have by Shemal Shai, which what you don't have no relationship with the Lord means to what? A lack of belief and a lack of faith when this shit really hit. Because when this shit really hit, a lot of these people in this society, majority of these people in this society are going to fold. Just like they did in 2020. They're going to fold for a while because they don't have no faith. They ain't going to have no covering. They ain't going to have no place to eat. They ain't going to have they're going to be out there. They're going to be through. The men of the Lord, what are we going to do? We're going to put our trust in the Lord, man, even unto death, man, because we can clearly see the infrastructure is here, man. Since I said that, lack of faith, right? This is Revelation chapter 3 and verse 10. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience. That's having faith in the Lord, being patient, man. Suffering, man, going through the sufferings of Mashiach, going through the fiery trial, man. Making your body a living sacrifice, as you read in Romans, the 12th chapter, man, the first and second verse. That's you showing the Lord that you putting your trust in him week in and week out, man. Sacrificing your time and just to show the Lord that, hey, that you're down for the cause, man. And a lot of you niggas, y'all don't know what you're involved in. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation. This is the hour of temptation being laid before you, man. Because when you have a lack of resources, no food, no water, no shelter, and you just asked out, what's going to happen, man? You're going to submit to this beast system. That's why we keep telling you niggas, man, putting off from day to day and start getting right with the Lord. Because when this shit really hit, it's just between you and your relationship with Yahweh Shemal Shai. And majority of you nigga Latin Native Americans, you Israelites, you don't have a relationship with the Lord, man. Because you've been putting your trust in Esau Edom for so long. And then when he throw your ass out there, you done, man. As the scripture say, your lovers have forsaken thee. Because you've been setting Esau Edom up as your God, man. And the word of the Lord said in Jeremiah 17:5, cursed be the man that trusts in man. It says, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them to dwell upon the earth. This is going to be a global event. It's just not going to be here in America. You see this already in the UK. You see this in Vietnam. It's going to be a global event, just like 2020 was. That was just a little precursor of what you're about to see pushed forth very, very soon. And when majority of the people did in around the world, they submitted. They stuck their arm out and got their juice. Now look at them, they all fucked up. A lot of them fucked up. A lot of them gone back to the spirit world. Hey, this is showing you what's about to be laid before you, man. This infrastructure for this beast system. And we're clearly here in those times, man. This is the book of Revelation. Book of Revelation, chapter 13. And I start at verse 11. Because the Biden administration was also setting the stage for this system to be implemented, man, with the Barack Obama and the Biden administration. This is Revelation 13:11. And beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and the beast represent this Greco-Roman Empire being revived through the Brits in London, through America, man, through the Treaty of Rome. And it says, and beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and had two horns like a lamb. That two horns like a lamb represent what? In the Greco-Roman Empire, they had the plebeians and the patricians represent the Democrats and the Republican. The same system being implemented today, man. Showing you the parallels of America and Rome, man. It's the same thing. Showing you the bread and circus, man, to keep the people distracted from what's really going on, man. From the corruption of the government. It's the same thing as the scriptures say. There is nothing new under the sun. It says, and he spake as a dragon. That's what they've been doing the whole time. They spake as a dragon. They've been telling you they're going to do this and do that. But at the same time, they've been gradually taking away your rights and gradually crashing in society. Look at the debt clock, man. $37 trillion in debt. Add the taxes behind it because they owe the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds. That's about $200 trillion in debt. That'll never be paid back. This how you think they want it paid back? By you putting that you know what in you, that chip. It says, and he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, which was what? The Romans. And he says, and causes the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast whose deadly wound was healed. And like I said, it was healed through this system through America, man. That's why it was through the Renaissance. Renaissance to be rebirthed, man. And that's why you see him be rebirthed, this Greco-Roman Empire. And it says, and he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on earth in the sight of men. What happened in over there in Japan, man? Big boy, little boy, man. That was them showing forth their power and that the Lord gave them. When you read Revelation 6:4, man, that Esau Edom has that power, man, with the sword, man. Going back to Genesis, the 25th chapter, the 25th verse, where the Lord blessed Esau Edom with the sword, man. No, the 27th chapter, I think around the 25th, 27th verse, man. If I'm wrong, brothers, correct me. He says, and he deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image of the beast, and which had the wound by the sword and did live, man. And this is what they're doing, man. They're setting forth the infrastructure right now through this Treaty of Rome, man, because America is Rome. And it says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause as many would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And this is what they're doing. They revived this Greco-Roman Empire. And what are they doing? They're setting forth the infrastructure for this beast system. They're setting forth the infrastructure through this beast system with the AI and his technology, man. Because Esau, he wants to put himself up as God, man. That's what you're seeing taking place, man. And it says, and he caused of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark. And that word mark goes back to the Greek word charagma, which means to sigil and to prick what under the skin in right hand or in their forehead. The right hand basically means your predominant hand, or the forehead, which is your metapon, which is the middle of your forehead. Is that not what they changed the word of Facebook? It's a meta, because Esau Edom is already been set in this stage, man. Everything is nothing on this earth is a coincidence. Mark Zuckerberg, he's a grandson of the Rothschilds, man, of the Rockefellers. All that is set forth by the FBI to monitor you and get your data on how you think and how you move through society. They've been doing this the whole time, man. All these apps and stuff is part of the Freemasons and these damn secret societies, man, to monitor you throughout your day, man, to setting you up and set forth the infrastructure for the beast system. That's what they've been doing the whole time. These phones are nothing but government trackers for like the military. And it says, and that no man might buy or sell, say he that had a mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. And that's what they're putting forth, man. Starting with the digital identification, which will roll to the social credit system, which will roll to the universal basic income. It's all been staged. With all them setting this system up, you would not be able to speak against the government if you don't have this infrastructure. That's as far as the beast system, you won't be able to participate in society. These are the times that we're coming into, man. It's here. It's here. And everybody's talking about, like Apostle Tahar got his video, the mark of the beast is trending, and it is. You got these so-called Christians now, they want to speak on the mark of the beast. Who's been speaking on the mark of the beast from since way back then? The men of the Lord, man. Been speaking on it and had it right the whole time. It's not white women. It's not Christianity. It's not none of this bullshit they've been saying the whole time. And I'm speaking on these false-ass prophets that call themselves men of the Lord, call themselves high priests and bishops and captains and generals, but they've been wrong the whole damn time, man. And guess what? The Lord sees it, man. The Lord is not mocked, man. Every idle word, man, that man shall speak, man. Guess what? The Lord's going to hold y'all accountable when this shit hit the fan. Remember, you niggas said Jacob's trouble was gay, that Jacob's trouble is not going to take place. When this shit really hit, you already in Jacob's trouble, man. It's just haven't really hit to the full extent. They're setting the stage for it, man. And a lot of you niggas is simple as hell if you can't see that. They setting the stage for all hell to break loose. That's why it's called order out of chaos, man. But, Abaratazah, Lord willing, this lesson is edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. I want to close it out by saying, Call, Halayim La, Yahweh, by Shem Yahushua, by Shem Kakwadash. Double honors to my apostle elders, a great millstone and well, and peace and salutation to